Assalamualaikum guys and welcome to my channel. Today we are gonna create that kind of puzzle effect in After Effects. You'll get all the material related to that project in the description. So without wasting our time, let's get into it. So first of all, we have to create a new composition. For that, we will click on new composition and it will be our main composition. So we will name it as me. Our composition will be 1920 by 1080. Now we need another composition in which we will edit our image to puzzle. For that we will create a new composition and it will name as image, and this composition width will be 1442. Yeah, it's good. After that, it's time to import our material. For that we will double click here and it's our material. Press Ctrl A to select everyone, then import. So here is our main picture which we will convert into puzzle. We'll simply click on it and drag it to the timeline. Now we have to apply puzzle effect on it. For that we will duplicate this image first. Click on it and press Ctrl+D to duplicate it. Now we have to apply an effect on it. For that we will create a solid layer. For that we press Ctrl+Y to create a new solid layer and name it as grid. Also we are gonna apply a grid effect on it. Then go to effects and preset and search for grid. Drag it to the solid layer. Mat your solid layer with the picture. Now these settings are appeared. You have to play with these settings according to your needs. I have done this before, so I will simply put the numbers. First of all, you have to choose this from corner point to width slider. After that, we will change these numbers. That was 724, 359, and the width was 358. And our border width will be 70. Yeah, it's good. And after that we will duplicate the solid layer. Click on it and press Ctrl+D to duplicate it. Now again go to setting of the first the top solid layer and we will change its color from white to black, and we will also change its width. So it will be 14, or let's try 13. Yeah, it's good. Now we have completed our puzzle effect, so we will recompose it by, you can simply select everyone like that or press Ctrl A to select everyone and right click on it and select recompose. It's our puzzle image, so we will rename it as puzzle. Make sure that this point is selected and move all attributes into the new composition. Okay, now we have that composition. So now it's time to mask all of its blocks one by one except the last one, in order to move other blocks around. Make sure your composition is selected. After that, go to the mask option and select the rectangular mask. Zoom the picture if you are unable to mask it. Then go to the corner and drag your mask to wherever you want, to the first block. Yeah, that's good. Press V to go to selection mode. Now we have our first cube here. We have to repeat this procedure again and again until we get all of our blocks. Now click on your composition, press Ctrl D to duplicate it, and we will rename it as P2. You can rename it by press enter on it, capital P2, as it will be our second cube or second block. Then go to the mask option, double click on mask line so that you will get that kind of points on your mask. Then drag your mask to the next cube. I think that's good. Again, go to the first composition. Make sure every time you duplicate the first composition, the puzzle composition, not the second, third, or fourth one. To the puzzle composition, press Ctrl D to duplicate it. Again, press Enter to rename it, and we will rename it as P3, as it will be our third cube. Hit Enter. Again, go to the mask option, double click on the mask line and drag it to the third cube. Yeah, it's you have to repeat this composition until you get all the cubes. Now it's all about the keyframes. Go to the point where you want your puzzle to be assembled like that. Let's see, at 8 seconds or 9 seconds. Yeah, 9 is good. After that, select any composition, then press Ctrl plus A to select everyone, and hit P, press P to go to the position keyframe. Click on that stopwatch to create a keyframe here, so that your puzzle will be assembled at that. Now go to the previous 1 second and select any cube. You can select this or this, which you want to move. Let's see this one. I want that cube to move downward in the previous second. So search this. Yeah, there it is. So we'll create a keyframe here, so we will drag it at this point, and a keyframe will be automatically generated here. We will drag it down like this. You can also zoom the picture for the better result. Yeah, there it's good. After that, I want that cube to be moved here to the right side. So I will copy it first, keyframe, Ctrl C to copy it, Ctrl V to paste it here. After that, go to the previous 1 second and we will drag our this cube from left to right, like that. Every time when you wanna move your puzzle, you have to copy its first keyframe and paste it upon your last cube's keyframe. If you will not do that, first of all, let me show you the result. This is the result. But if you don't copy the keyframe, the first keyframe of the cube you want to move, then this will be the result. Yeah, it's disturbing. So that's why you have to copy first keyframe of your puzzle you wanna move to the previous puzzle's first keyframe here. Watch it further so you will get my point. At that point, I want that cube to be moved, so I'll search it here. Where it is? There it is. So I'll copy its first keyframe by press Ctrl plus C and paste it here by press Ctrl plus V. It will automatically paste where your line will be. Then go to the previous second and move it downward. For that I'll drag it down like this. Now again we'll have to repeat this procedure again and again until the last second. Again I want that cube to be moved. For that I'll copy its first keyframe by Ctrl C, paste it here, press Ctrl V, then go to the previous second and move it here. Now that's the interesting point. This keyframe was the last keyframe we put it here, so that we'll copy this keyframe, not that one. So copy this keyframe, press Ctrl C, Ctrl V, and go here and drag it down like a little bit more. Yeah, now it's good. This is our working area, so we'll drag this point here. Here is our animation. Now you can also apply a blurry effect on it while it's moving. So we will go to switch to toggle mode, and this position, this point, motion blur, will apply it on everyone. Press Ctrl A to select everyone, then simply select a single one and it will apply it to every composition. After that, let's watch it again, and there is a blurry effect in it while it's moving. It's okay. Now it's time for its background, so we'll go to the project and drag an old paper image at the bottom. Press R to rotate it to 90 degree, and then press S to scale it and scale it up here. Yeah, good. After that, we also drag this image on the top of old paper, scale it down, click on the toggle switch, then go to its mode, the second last picture, and make it overlay. Okay. Now you will see a texture on our old paper image. Then go to main composition and drag your image composition here. Looks like very simple. Now we will apply a zoom out effect on it. For that, we will create a new null object and parent it with the null object. Then we'll go to scale option, create a keyframe here, and then at 7 seconds. Let's see. Yeah, we want image to scale down. Yeah, I think, yeah. So let's see. Yeah, and at that point you want the Naruto's picture to be appear here from up to down here. For that, we will again go to image and drag the image of Naruto. Where is it? There. So we'll drag it anywhere you want. Yeah, there it's good. Create a position here and 9 seconds. I'll move it up. As you can see, it's at the top, so we have to move it behind that cubes. So it's better to move it at the bottom here. So we want that to be appear at that time. So we'll remove area before the keyframe. For that, you have to move your cursor a little bit away from the keyframes, then press Ctrl Shift D and delete the other part. Go to U for the position and drag it here. Yeah, I think it's good. Yeah, it's good now. Press Ctrl S to save the project. After that, go to the main composition. At 11 seconds, I want my puzzle to be shuffled again. But at that time, I want them to shuffle like blocks are going up, some down, some left and some right, like that. For that, we'll again go to the image composition and press the last composition for move upside, shift and move the first composition, and it will be selected, and by that all the compositions will be selected. Then again go to the position option. At 10 seconds or at 10 seconds you want that same keyframe here. For that you will go to the option and click on that point, shape, whatever I said. Click on it, and there you can see that all the keyframes are also generated here, and that are here. We have the same keyframes at the 9 second and at the 10 second. Then go to 11 second, and at that point we want our puzzle blocks to be shuffled. Now we have to shuffle it randomly. Yeah, it's good now. Then go to the top, press left click and drag it to the bottom right corner. Press F9, make sure all keyframes are selected. Press F9 to easy ease all keyframes. Now our animation is completed. Now it's time to change our background. For that we'll create a new solid layer. Press Ctrl Y to create a new solid layer. We will rename it as PG or background. Hit OK. After that, go to the effects and presets and search for gradient. Then we will apply gradient ramp on our solid layer. Drag it to the bottom and apply colors on it. You can also click on this dropper and pick a color from here, like this. Make it darker Then again pick a dropper and pick a color from here like this. Now if we hide it for a little bit, you will see that points on your solid layer. Also move these points to arrange a lighting, to arrange the colors or there like that. Here you can place it wherever you want. You can change its sides or its below light or dark, whatever you want. It's up to you. Now let's see what have we got. Yeah, now only left is its name, the title of Naruto. For that, again go to the project and where was it? Yeah, there it is. Drag it on the top. Place it wherever you want. Press shift and drag it, large its size. Like here, you want that image to be appear at that point. I think, yeah. Drag it a little bit further. Then click on the image. Make sure your image is selected. Press S to create a keyframe of scale. Then press T for transparency or opacity. Create a keyframe of it also. Then again go to the image, press U to so that you can see all the keyframes. Then go to the starting of the image, scale it down here and change its opacity to 0. Let's see. It's a little bit faster, so you have to drag its keyframe a little bit further. Yeah, alright. Mode. A little bit more. Yeah, now it's good. Now select all the keyframes and press F9 to ease them. After that, go to the graph. If your graph is looking different, make sure you have selected the speed graph. You can check it by go to that option and make sure your speed graph is selected. After that, zoom it out a little bit, drag it here. Now let's see what have we got. Yeah, good. Thanks for watching. If you like that video, please hit the like button and follow for more.